10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition and liftoff.
Vehicle's pitching downrange.
M1D performance is nominal.
Successful liftoff for Falcon 9 from pad 39A.
Power and telemetry nominal.
At Kennedy Space Center. There we just heard that power and telemetry is nominal. Moments ago, we began to throttle the 9 Merlin engines that you see. They're propelling the first stage through the atmosphere. We began to throttle them down in preparation for max Q. Also known as the
Max Q.
All right, there we heard the call out. The vehicle just went through the moment in which it experiences the greatest aerodynamic pressure. In about a minute, we're going to have 3 events happening back to back. First will be main engine cutoff, or MECO, where all 9 M1D engines will shut down and slow the vehicle in preparation for event number 2, stage separation.
MECO.
Stage separation confirmed.
All right, on your screen there, we have visual confirmation of those 3 events. MVAC is now ignited and beginning to develop that warm orange glow. The next event we have coming up is fairing deployment.
Fairing separation confirmed.
There on your screen, we now see those 60 Starlink satellites. Those fairings will make their way back to Earth as well. Like I mentioned before, we won't be able to bring live coverage of the recovery attempt for those fairings, as they'll be happening after we close our webcast. So be sure to check in on our social media accounts for updates on that. Second stage telemetry looks good. Everything is nominal there. Now, as it heads towards its targeted drop-off orbit, first stage, there on the left-hand side of your screen, will execute 2 burns in order to make its way back to Earth. There on the left-hand side of your screen, we see the first stage continuing to coast. After stage separation, after main engine cutoff and stage separation.
Acquisition of signal, Bermuda.
It actually continues on an upward trajectory. Its maximum height gets about 132 kilometers. And right about now, it's
Stage 1, entry burn startup.
So there we have visual confirmation that the first of 2 burns, the entry burn, has begun.
Stage 1, entry burn shutdown.
All right, shutdown of those, again, that was performed with 3 engines. Checking in on the second stage, everything continues to look nominal there. Trajectory is looking good.
Stage 1, landing burn startup.
All right, we heard the call out that the landing burn for stage 1 has begun. This will last about 20 seconds.
Stage 2 FTS is saved.
Stage 1, landing leg deploy.
Visual confirmation
Stage
there
1, landing confirmed.
that this booster has landed for a second time. There we see a live shot from our drone ship in the Atlantic Ocean. Of course, I still love you. Hear the clapping and celebration of some of our first shift technicians here in the building. Second stage continues to look good.
Nominal orbital insertion.
All right, and there we just heard the call out for good orbit for second stage. So at this point, stage 2 is going to coast in this orbit for just a few minutes. During this time, it will start to spin along its central axis, giving the Starlink satellites the momentum that they need to deploy and space themselves out over time after deployment.
Expected loss of signal.
We're going to take a quick break here.
Seeing monsters out your window. No, you can't sleep, you pretend though. You don't have to play the hero. Cause I got you like you got me. When the earth shakes, when the bombs scream, until our last breath, every heartbeat. Tree